Hey, it's Rob. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for this Funko haul. If you've not already subscribed to this channel, I do lots of stuff on here, including some concert footage and some Disney stuff, collectibles, all that kind of stuff. So please follow the channel and also give us a thumbs up on this video. It helps people to find us. I am going to do a lot of Funko stuff today, but I want to kind of talk about how I got into that. As I was a little kid, I used to play with these Star Wars figures. I used to like dig in the dirt with them, and I don't do that now. I keep them in the packages, as is the plan. And so I am very into collectibles, probably because of Star Wars figures, I assume. There was another thing that came along after I started collecting figures late in the 90s, and they were called Mighty Mugs. And so I don't know if you guys have ever seen a Mighty Mug before. This is Tebow from Jedi, and here's a closer look at Tebow. These things were G.I. Joes and Marvel and Star Wars, and I collected a bunch of these things, and they were pretty cool, but then came Pops, and I was like, well, what is this thing, and what is a Pop, and why is it different from what I'm doing with these Mighty Mugs? And so I started collecting Pops, and I've gotten to the point where I will order them, and then a box will come from Amazon or from Funko, and I'm like, I don't really know what this is. I can't wait to find out. And a lot of them I've just kept in the box so that I could open them up here, share them with everybody, talk about them a little bit. So hopefully that's something you guys would enjoy. Let me start from the top, and I'll just grab something. I've got a huge collection of them. This is what the boxes looked like when I started this. So there's a ton of them to go through. I'll probably break this up into 2 parts so that it doesn't overwhelm anybody. When it comes to my Star Wars stuff, I have way too much Star Wars stuff as well. You can see all the action figures I was talking about. So I am trying to stay in the Star Wars, Disney, Marvel section, things that are owned by Disney when it comes to Funko Pops. Try not to buy in everything. Like, there are so many Mickeys, so many Jack Skellingtons. I try not to buy them all. But sometimes I get a little bit crazed, especially when they'll say, this is for the 50th or this is for the 100th. So this one, as I'm opening it up right now, this one is something for the Disney 100. It was part of a collection of trains, and it was the Mickey and Steamboat car train. So let me put this up here and kind of take a look at it here. So this one was an Amazon exclusive. I'm still not really sure how that works sometimes, because something can be an Amazon exclusive and a Funko exclusive, but you may find it somewhere else at Box Lunch or GameStop or that kind of stuff. So this one is Mickey and Steamboat car, and he's cute. I like him. He's part of the 100 Years of Wonder, so there's probably going to be a lot in this train. So there's one. Let's see what's in this one. So some of these, again, came from Amazon. Some came from Funko. And like I said, I've been waiting to open some of them up until I actually had a reason to do it. So that's going to make everybody very happy in the house that I can finally display them. Also a shout out to my friend Patrick Hackett, who also told me never take them out of the boxes, even though you can take a Funko Pop out of the box without actually hurting the box. I'm trying to not ever do that. This one is a Walt one, so it was taped up really well. This is another 100 Years of Wonder. This one is, there were several different Walt ones. This one is Walt with a Dumbo and a Timothy plush. So here he is. It's cute. He's holding those little guys. I like him. I'm a sucker for the Walt stuff because, you know, it's Walt Disney, and he's the man, and they did a bunch. So I think we'll be coming across a bunch of them from the Walt era. Let's see. Here's another one that's in. I like it when they come inside this box, but then also inside this box. That's a good thing. That way they're protected. This is another Mickey. This was from Expo. So at the D23 Expo, they actually had Walt's plane, and as part of that, they did a pilot series. And again, I think this was an Amazon thing where they sponsored the plane, and they had a Mickey Mouse pilot that they released around that time. There was also a stuffed one, I think, but and unfortunately, I think I also bought that one too. But he's cute. I mean, he's I want to say he's Fly, but that's a little cheesy since he's actually a pilot. But again, this is a little bit more unique when it comes to the Mickey Mouse stuff. I don't want to get every single solitary Mickey Mouse that there is, but when they do something like this and it has a connection to something else, like this one had a connection to the D23 Expo, I feel compelled to buy it. Let's see. All right, so this one was for the Walt Disney World 50th anniversary. This is Minnie Mouse in the People Mover. The People Mover is an attraction at Walt Disney World, if you don't know that already. It used to be one at Disneyland. This is based on the Disney World one for the 50th anniversary. There are 4 cars in this series. So there's Pluto and Mickey and Minnie and Stitch. I'm pretty sure I have all of them. At least I ordered them. That's, again, part of the problem is you order stuff and it's pre-order, and you don't know when it's going to show up. I know I've ordered some Muppets Christmas Carol stuff, so I don't know when that's showing up either. But this one hits me in my heart because it's got the People Mover car, which is part of the parks, which I love. And then it's also a pop, and there are 4 of them, and it was Disney's 50th anniversary. So, again, I kind of had to do that. This one is the Pluto car. So, same thing, Pluto on the People Mover. I'm not nitpicking a lot when I go through here about the way these boxes look, because they all look pretty nice. Sometimes something will happen and a box will look all damaged, either on the corners or something, and I'll freak out a little bit. But in this particular case, I think we're okay. And let's see. This is another 50th anniversary. This one is from the Pop Rides collection. That one was from the Pop Trains collection. This is Pop Rides. This is Captain Hook inside a Peter Pan flying car, flying boat. So one of the things that's funny about this to me is that right now there's some litigation about a woman who got whiplash on the attraction. And so here he is looking like he's doing fine. He's doing okay. So this Captain Hook, and it says Captain Hook at the Peter Pan's flight attraction. So part of, again, the 50th anniversary has that 50th anniversary shine on the back of it. Looks pretty cool. It's just a little bit larger. One of the things that bothers me sometimes about the rides is that they're larger than the regular ones. I'd like them all to kind of fit together nicely like this, like on the shelf, but this one does not. Actually, I'm realizing that, where is it? It's over on this side. That I have already my Stitch on the People Mover one that was a Funko exclusive that I ordered from Funko.com. So that's 3 of the trains right there. Hopefully somewhere in this pile of crazy, I've got my Mickey as well. Otherwise, I'm going to be very sad. This is a much bigger box. And sometimes that's a good thing when there's a big box, because that means there's lots of packaging inside to protect the pops, but also we don't want to kill the earth. And so if there's just one pop in here, it's going to be pretty sad. Also have some larger pops. I know I'm looking for a Tower of Terror one at some point. But this one does have a lot of paper. So this is actually 3 things. I have a Mickey soda can from the PhilharMagic Mickey Mouse. So we'll start with that one. The soda cans, again, sort of one of these things that came up, and I thought to myself, I'm not going to get involved with that. Why would I get involved with that? But they have chasers, and so you can get either the regular one or the chaser one. And so since this one is not open, I'm not going to open it right now. I know that's a little weird, but I'm not going to open it right now because it doesn't really matter to me which one's in here. So I'm going to leave it sealed for now. I know that's a weird thing to do on a haul video, but I don't know what the chase one was, but I just kind of love that. It was from the D23 Expo. It actually says it on the can. So Yeah, D23 Expo 2022, still in the can, sealed. I'm going to hold on to that one for a little while, but that was in the box. And there's one more, which was one that I believe I had been chasing for a while, which is Victor Geist from the Haunted Mansion. So there he is. This was one that was, I think, a Parks exclusive. It says exclusively at Shea Disney. So I think it was a Parks exclusive, and I don't get to the parks enough to always get whatever the exclusive one is. So I was very excited that I got to order that one, I think, from Funko. It's Funko themselves. So let's take a closer look at that one. So there he is, hanging out, chilling. Love the Haunted Mansion. Love the aesthetic. I've got a bunch of Haunted Mansion ones that came out. There are a lot of Haunted Mansion ones that are very valuable that I do not have just because I didn't jump on them in time, or just like I said, there was a problem with not being able to get to the park if they were park exclusive. So that's pretty exciting. So that was another huge box of Funko. And here's another. Again, it's a problem, and yet it's a problem that I admit I have, and then I don't stop. Yeah, there's a lot of paper in here. There is also still yet another can, and it is yet another Mickey's PhilharMagic can. So maybe I will go ahead and open that one. A lot of packaging though. For this. That's weird. This whole box for that can and that. So this one says that it is, actually it doesn't say what it is. It just says it's a Ride Deluxe. So again, this could be the Tower of Terror, which is one that I was looking forward to. And is sealed up very tightly. All right. Ooh, this one's got tissue paper on it too. So definitely looks like it could be something good. I do again appreciate that. I've actually gotten some stuff from Shop Disney where it was a pop in a bag, in a packing bag, and when I received it, it was very sad because it was something that you couldn't get anymore. Oh, this is actually, okay, this is the pop from Mickey, and it came from the same series as the Amazon Mickey Pilot, but this one is actually Mickey Pilot in Walt's plane. I believe there might have been a second one that was Walt with Walt's plane, but this is Pilot Mickey with Walt's plane. So there he is. Let me put it on here so you can see a little bit more closely. There he is, the fella, Mickey in the Mouse, as this was the airplane was referred to as the Mouse. Kind of cute. Again, weird with pop rides because I had to get it, but at the same time, like he's stuck in the plane, so it's not like you can pull him out, I don't think. And I do think that he's a different size than the other Mickey. So here's size-wise, I guess they're about the same size, these characters. But anyway, that was another very cool collection one. And then something I didn't think I wanted to get involved with, but they were too cute not to, is they did something called Bitty Pops. And so Bitty Pops are these very teeny tiny pops in boxes. They're like in little teeny tiny pop boxes, which is freaking adorable. So I had to get that. There were 4 Disney sets, and I believe I bought all 4 of the Disney character ones. This one has Pluto, Mickey, and Minnie in it. And this one has Steamboat Mickey and Chip and Dale and Sorcerer Mickey. And then this one has Chip and Goofy and another Minnie Mouse. And then this one has Donald, Daisy, and another Minnie Mouse. So they're all very different. But again, I had to have them. So you can see a little bit closer. There's the Pluto one. Now again, with these, I will probably keep them in the box and not open them up because they are packaged so well. So I don't know that I want to take them out, but these are not... These are kind of sealed shut, so this is not something I could open up like a regular pop, take out, and sneak it back in. But the problem is there's a mystery one that's in there, so I'm going to have to figure that out. Let's open one of these cans, though. So this is the Mickey Mouse PhilharMagic Mickey Mouse soda can. Again, these characters are pretty interesting. I have a Jack Skellington one of this one, and... not many others, but I just felt like with this one being a D23 Expo, PhilharMagic Mickey, it would be worth doing. And it's insane amount of packaging because it's wrapped in plastic so that you can keep it shut. It's got this little top that pops off, and then inside there's a bag. So, and then there's a little token. So let's open up this bag and see if this is the regular Mickey Mouse PhilharMagic or the Chaser. I think that the coin would be different if it was the Chaser. It looks like it is the standard. Oh, it's got a little baton, so it's a little bit... All right. So there he is. Kind of cute, but that's the standard dude. And the faces and the look of the ones that are from the soda cans are definitely unique to the cans and very different. So I do kind of like that. Again, I'm not going to go crazy with the cans. You can get everything from like Scott Pilgrim to Batgirl to... I mean, there are a lot of anime characters that are in this. That's the other problem with Pops in general is like you really gotta, and anybody who's watching who has had Pops knows this. You kind of gotta specialize. You can't just get all of them because you would go nuts. There are so many of them that come out, and then you buy some of them, you chase some of them. It's kind of crazy. That is it for the first batch because that's a lot. So thank you for watching. And again, please make sure to subscribe. Hit me in the comments. Let me know if you've got Pops, if you've got a Pop problem like I do. If so, which ones do you specialize in? I have a friend, Eric Wolf. He only gets the Pixar ones now. I think he used to get a lot of different Marvel and things like that. And like I said, I'm kind of trying to specialize in anything that comes under the Disney umbrella and be very picky about it too. So let me know what you think, and thanks for watching, and tune in for the next one. See you next time.